This episode of Cross Evaluation, Villain Style, contains the one and only. That's right, Discord, the spirit of disharmony and chaos. He shall be judged on his personality, power, speed, strategy, intelligence, and how he died. I mean, what if someone were to find themselves in a new dimension? What would their powers be? What would their limitations be? This is what this show is about. This isn't a new idea. In fact, crossovers have been around as long as anyone can remember. Ranging from TV shows to video games. We all love them. But they usually end up flopping for a few reasons. They usually have the exact same powers and nobody really thinks about it all the way through. But nevertheless, there are some classics out there. First up is his personality. Does he stick with his description? And what is he capable of? So what is Discord? Well, according to the show, he's called a Draconius. And whatever. He's a dragon and a horse. He's a dragon horse. By definition, discord is a lack of agreement or harmony between persons, things, or ideas. As we can see here.
Get back! All of you! This is my book, and I'm gonna read it!
He's obviously rather good at this. Also, he's mischievous, random, and in a word, chaotic. I mean, who else would make an exploding glass of milk? I mean, really. Apart from exploding milk, he doesn't really do anything dangerous or lethal, other than altering personalities. But keep in mind, this is a children's show. What if he had to kill to make his plan succeed? I doubt he would. Because of his mischievous nature, he might just simply convince the villains to give up their cause or ultimately kill themselves like the show. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, he shall earn... Despite the fact that the character fits perfectly, even though it was voiced by Q, that scale also applies to whether or not they are dangerous as well. This guy may be mischievous, but when it comes to killing, it's probably not going to happen. Up next is power. What could he do, and to what extent? Also, how could he be beat? As we can see here, Discord's powers are nearly infinite. From bunnies with long legs, to dancing bison, to whatever this is. Discord is able to do anything that he can possibly think of. Anything you can think of, he probably already did at least once in this film. But the most useful power he has is manipulating enemies and turning them into allies. Normally this means nothing, but in this case it works perfectly. So what can beat the all-powerful Discord?
Listen closely. This is important.
No, actually it's the elements of harmony, which, when together, can beat almost anything in their dimension. Do not try the following in your own dimension. This will not work. As we can see here from the first original episode, the elements of harmony summon a giant rainbow to come crashing on opponents, instantly purifying them. And with the classic glowing eye bit, which is a 3, 2, 1, there we go, freaky eyes, and the foe is defeated. Unless the elements of harmony are around, and we can assume that that's the only thing that can beat Discord, his final grade is... over 9,000! Actually, it's a 7, because they don't show his power on the battlefield, other than the milk. But I honestly doubt they'll do much damage. Up next for evaluation is speed. And due to the fact that there's really no examples of Discord using speed, this is going to be fast. It does show one interesting power, however, teleporting over short distances.
Just make
more
it
to
quick.
this guy, however. In this example, we do not see Discord beforehand. So where in question did he come from? We can assume that he came from anywhere from a few inches to a few miles off screen. So this is rather valuable. In Dragon Ball Z, all one has to do is think of a person or a place, and instantly they're there. As one might guess, teleporting has many battlefield applications, such as suddenly teleporting to your opponent's side right when you release a powerful blast. Although, I doubt Discord will be able to pull off this. But what if Discord had to run instead? That would be fun to watch, since those legs are obviously not meant for running. His final grade is a 4 if you count teleporting with speed, and 2 if you don't. Up next is strategy. What was his plan, and how well did it turn out? His strategy was actually pretty well thought out. Using a now iconic sound effect, Discord turned each pony into the exact opposite of what they're supposed to represent as the elements of harmony. Well, if you think that repetitive sound was annoying. What's more annoying than a repetitive sound effect?
God, please, no!
That's the professional way to digress.
Like a mouse.
Better think before you laugh at the pig! Eat pie!
As we can see here, Discord has turned laughter into petulance, kindness into malice,
No. Ha 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 ha.
Rarely.
honesty to deceitfulness,
Twilight said we should split it 6 ways since we found it together.
and generosity to greed.
It's mine. All mine. Yeah, yeah. Girls, why are you all acting like this? We need to stick together. Formation, now! Rainbow Dash, get over here.
Since Discord could only be beaten by the elements of harmony, we can see why this plan was nearly foolproof, since the elements were useless so long as they are corrupted. And sorry Twilight, but glowing eyes do not keep a friendship together. I learned that the hard way. Despite the one flaw in this plan, Celestial reminding Twilight about the magic of friendship,
Oh, gag.
Discord's main strategy receives a grade of 5.5, as it was perfect as it was flawed. The flaw was that by allowing the elements to not only live, but within close proximity of each other, Discord made it almost too easy for them to break from his grasp.
Oh no! Twilight, Applejack, I just had the worst dream.
All they had to do, it seems, is remember who they really are, and the spell is broken. It is a kid show, so that'll happen. A lot.
Let us never speak of this again. I turned gray!
Up next is intelligence. What is he capable of mentally, and can he outsmart his opponents? Discord sometimes uses riddles to deceive his enemies into going down the wrong path. What's more interesting is that he reinforces whatever idea his opponents have by showing up and playing with it as though it is the right idea.
Stop it, Discord. You're not playing fair.
I'm not playing fair? Perhaps we haven't met. I'm Discord, spirit of chaos and disharmony. Hello.
How are we supposed to find the elements of harmony when you took away the labyrinth before we could get to the end?
Oh, wait, did you? How funny. You thought the elements were in the labyrinth? Twists and turns are my master plan. Then find the elements back where you began. I never said they were in the labyrinth.
This makes his opponents look rather foolish and makes them more angry and indecisive. And should the pattern be paired up with friends turned evil, chaos, and endless gloating, well...
A weighty choice is yours to make, the right selection or a big mistake. If the wrong choice you choose to pursue, the foundations of home will crumble without you.
Cloudsdale, crumble without me. No!
That box contains your wings. You can take them and leave the game, or you can carry on aimlessly wandering this maze. Your choice.
This time, instead of using a flaw like the others, Discord appealed to the placement of RD's loyalty, which can raise some real questions. If you knew that your hometown was going to be destroyed, and you forgot the cause of said destruction was going to be beaten by continuing your quest anyway, would you abandon your friends to save it? The thing that annoys me about Discord, however, is that at this point he should have noticed that every pony got their colors back, and tried to either turn them again, run away, or anything else. But he won't notice till it's too late.
Will you ever learn?
There are two things that could have happened here. He could have been so comfortable with the fact he had, in his perspective, complete control that he didn't notice the difference in behavior or color. Or, what actually could have happened, Discord is colorblind. Now hear me out. This would explain the strange landscape that Discord made out of Ponyville. Plus, if he were colorblind, then it would make perfect sense for him not to notice the difference in color. That aside, the grade for intelligence is
A over C equals X, then divide X by the weight of a neutron, add the circumference of the sun in millimeters, then subtract the weight of a hummingbird's eyelash and carry the 4.
For those of you who don't get the answer, it is obviously 5.5 if he is indeed colorblind, and a 3.2 if he is not colorblind, since the change is apparent. Finally, the last one, continuity and climax. Delight! Ha ha ha!
All right, ladies. Let's show them what friendship can do. Wait, wait, wait.
The guy gave them one heck of a run. Turned the village into something from a dream, and the guy goes down without a fight.
What's this? No.
And with the glowing eyes. And a Generation 1 Angry Dome reference. 3, 2, 1. Discord is turned back into a lawn ornament. See? Angry Dome. Oh, how the mighty has fallen. He lasted only 2 episodes and had a lot of potential, but his defeat wasn't exactly the most anticlimactic. But it was pretty darn close. Too close. Sorry folks, but I can't show you who holds the honor of 1 in this category, since it might spoil it for you when/if you watch it by coincidence. But I can show you the final grade.
On with it. Yes, get on with it! Get on with it!
If some guy in the cloud says I should, then I will. The grade for climax and continuation is a 3. And now to see the overall score. A little something to make this more official. By taking an average from all the scores, 6, 7, 4, 5.5, 5.5, and 3. Of course, let's not forget the variables.
What's my final score?
Final score is either a 5.2 or a 4.5 out of 10.
I'm not a fan of puppeteers, but I'm nagging fear someone else is pulling out the strings. Something terrible is going down through the entire town, wreaking anarchy and all it brings. I can't sit idly, no, I can't move at all. I curse the name, the one behind it all. Discord, I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord, what heck did we do to make you take our world away? Discord, are we a prey alone, or are we just a stepping stone for taking back the road? Discord, we won't take it anymore, so take a tyranny away.
Next time on Character Evaluation.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some chaos to wreak.
How did I get here? The end.